Oh boy, back with some more Dark Souls. And we're in the Demon Ruins, or Lost Isolate, whatever you want to call it. Not exactly kitted out, but wearing exactly what I want to. In the previous video we did kill the Centipede Demon, and we had Solaire with us. So of course, if you did summon Solaire for the boss fight, good news, because that means he'll be sat by the bonfire just after it. Of course, there would have been an item over here. I did record navigating all the tree trunks and that, but things happen, and fuck it, I mean, surely you can figure it out yourselves. I have got the Crystal Halberd, +5. I'm not going to bother wielding it though, because the way that it moves around your shoulders each time you want to take a step forward bothers me. Oh, let's see, does that look fine? My apologies as well, because yes, this is a bad little camera. But it'll get the job done. Of course, it's not exactly going to help with all of the glowing lava. Now, I will point out 2 rings you're going to want for this area. Orange charred ring, which you should have just got, unless you've decided to, I don't know, make Frampt eat it. I can't, because I'm going for the Dark Lord ending. And of course, a Slumbering Dragon Crest ring, because all of these are what I'm going to call dragon asses. Which, fortunately, means they're completely deaf. They've got no heads. So just put on the ring that makes you silent. Or the... is the spell Hush in the first game? I can't remember. I remember it's in Dark Souls 2. In your own time, big lad. Of course, most of the enemies in this area are fire resistant. Doesn't mean you can't give them a quick little punch. Or alternatively, you'll use your Crystal Claymore, because you can just go get another one and try to act like you're not over encumbered, despite having 72 fucking endurance. And of course, in here, don't forget to roll up, because there's a clipping error. Just get yourself a little chest, nothing too special. Boom, there you go. Soul of a Great Hero. If you're anything like me, and you like in New Game Plus, and you've already got a shit ton of souls, you've done a shit ton of farming, then that's not exactly something you're going to be concerned about. Now, I know I did say that they won't notice you. That doesn't mean they won't notice you, if you fucking get close to them. They're still a Dark Souls enemy, But of course, the rest are ignoring us, and that's okay, because he stomped on the fat dude. Just let him stomp his little heart out, he'll be fine. Or she, I don't fucking care. It stomped on something else. Keep stomping, big lad. Some nice tasty twin humanities. Why not? 51 humanity, 43 spare, and there are plenty of farming spots. Okay, are you going to be an active problem for me? No, okay, he's going away. But like I said, having the ring really does help. Take a bit of fall damage, why not, unless you've got full control. Roll into this wall for Secret Bonfire. I don't know if it's warpable. If it's not, because I've never actually used it before, then I just don't think there's any warpable bonfires other than the one in Quaelag's domain. Oh, and I clicked the wrong thing. Sit back down. Other than Daughter of Chaos and the other one. I'm just going to give it a quick triple kindling, because I imagine I'm going to be using it a lot. Lovely. Now then, head straight out this way. Realise you've got enough cash for a quick tasty level up. Stick make that intelligence because he doesn't need an extra bit of that. Plus, I need 20 intelligence to use the Moonlight Greatsword, is it? I forget the name. Something Moon. Head into the large tunnel here that looks like it's meant to be in some sort of Pets little play area. Pets at Home, now featuring Lost Isleth. We don't sell hamster balls, we sell giant domes of death. I have been told it's a kiln though, but I'm not sure whether or not to believe that. Fuck it, I'll believe it. Put on Havel's ring and we can ditch the orange charred ring now. And put on the silence ring because I do not like the sound of armour clunking. Now, like I said, most of the enemies here are fire resistant, so having a crystal halberd plus 5 is always good. Just for that extra damage. You know what? I should have put it in strength, because then I'd probably have enough to insta-kill. Fuck it, strong attack, that does it. Because I'm wearing the Armour of Thorns, of course, I've already killed Kirk, so expect a different invasion that I'm not going to show in this video. There's also a Daughter of Isleth there, but I think I ran away from her because I couldn't be bothered to fight them both. Yeah, I've got things to do. I'm not going to sit here for half an hour try-harding both of them. Granted, it wouldn't actually take that long. I'm just making excuses. I'm also going to try and show you how to get most of the items, but only on our way. Or vaguely within our way. The problem with crystal weapons is that you cannot repair them. Ow, my skin. I'm fond of that. You can't repair crystal items, which of course is quite upsetting if you have some. But of course, like I said, I'm in New Game Plus. I'm going to say of course a few more times, I imagine. If you're in New Game Plus like me, you should have 2 claymores, so I'll just go make another one. A good tactic to do though is remember that it already does a fair amount of damage. I mean, that current, it does like, what, 400 damage? That's nice, that's decent. And if you've got some buffing spells, or... that's something I could really do with putting my gold pine resin where my prism stones are. Only got 14 of them because I'm not going to buy a whole load, because I always forget to use them. Now, here's an interesting enemy. If you've got anything with low durability, like, say, a pyromancy glove, you're going to want to de-equip it. Because this guy spits out acid. And as any Dark Souls player should know, acid is a massive, massive problem. Ah, red Titanite, always nice. I've already got my Chaos Great Scythe plus 5 though, so... re-equip my stuff. Actually, no, we won't, because Lost Isleth, I'm not going to be using Pyromancy. I mean, weighs next to nothing, but I'm just not going to bother. Now then, up here is the Daughter of Isleth, which I think is one of 2 last unfucked daughters. That's probably the wrong term. Oh, do you know, that was a lot of damage. And like that, I'm dead. Ah, I'm not dead. Lovely. That's always a good moment. Ah, that's right, he's the Great Chaos Fireball. Shiv / Shiv. I do like that she's here. Another Isleth catalyst to add to my collection. This is going to be quite a long video, I imagine, so I hope you're comfortable. Another big shit stain. Let's think of a name for these. Walking toilets? That'll do. There we go. And here's a chest. It's not a mimic. And Pyromancy Chaos Fire Whip, which is actually pretty decent. Doesn't mean I use it, but decent. Not a secret wall. Smack my head against it just for you. That's right, you viewer. Just the one. No one else. In here is, well, it's Lost Isleth, and of course the Bed of Chaos. We're not going to bother with that. I know that someone's probably thinking like, no, it's Demon Ruins. Yes, I know it's a specific name, but as far as I'm concerned, it's all part of Lost Izalith. Plus, I just find it more satisfying to say. What's the durability on this now? 9. Okay, good to know. If I die, that is such a waste. Because it only has 20 durability. Ah, fuck. I did not take into account distance. Too far. Good enough. Come on, big lad. I go through here, but you'll probably be able to get here from the other bonfire into Demon Ruins, past the, 7 Capra demons. There is a Titanite demon. We all love a good Titanite demon. But the best part is he respawns, so it's good for farming demon Titanite. Well, there aren't a lot of boss weapons that are really worth upgrading, so I imagine you won't be fighting him a lot. I do think he's got more health than the average ones, so if you're really hurting for demon Titanite, just head over to Sense Fortress with a bow and just stand on top. Don't forget your rusted iron ring. Now, when you step over here, this all will collapse in, so let's hope you're not standing in the middle there. Now, if you've got to the point in Siegmeyer's questline, then I think you have to save him from the gutter. He asks for a piece of moss, and you know that's quite a hurtful thing to ask. I'm quite stingy about my moss. Who doesn't love moss? Kidding, of course. He will be here, ready to jump right in like a suicidal little onion. So, tend to be a little suicidal cunt instead. Nope, we're going to hit a tree instead. Oh, and we're also going to get poisoned. Because Jack forgot to equip his rusted iron ring. We'll just head on over and have a quick chug. Oh, hang on, I've just remembered something. Crystal halberd, not crystal halberd. My crystal thingy is not going to be appreciating all of your acid. So we'll go with Quaelax's Fury Sword. Great, fire weapon in an area. Do you know what? I'm just going to cut this short. I can't be asked anymore. Fuck off.